Foul on number 33 for the Pioneers, Ashley Callahan. Second.
With your effort here tonight?
Well, you know, we had 11 turnovers in the first half, totally playing out of character. Second half, I thought we were much better. Really took care of the basketball, played pointer basketball. I thought our defense set the tone coming out to start the second half. But you know, I am pleased with the outcome, obviously. You know, and a great team effort. But we still have a lot of work to do. When we're missing blackouts and giving teams second chance opportunities, when we're bigger than they are in the post, we got to be able to get the ball inside and you know, be able to make teams pay in that respect. But you know, this was a tough game for us. One, coming off you know, a big game on Saturday and always having that letdown. But we were playing at home. Fans helped us out. Then we welcome back Coach Wilson. You know, and then that's, you know, obviously first time. Yep, first time for our kids. And the more we do it, I think the better we'll be with it. But you know, there's some things that we need to do better, or teams that aren't as skilled as us will be able to contend, and we'll be in for a dogfight, and that's our job as coaches. We you know, talk about being better every time we step out on the floor, and we weren't better in the first half than we were on Saturday. We were better in the second half.
I thought you came out to start the game 14-0 run, and then that second half, that 9-0 run too. It just seemed like that first few minutes of the game is a thing of beauty. Just some good passing, good ball movement, and your ladies hit the shots too, which make things a bit easier.
Absolutely. You know, we've got kids that can score, and we've got great depth, and we've talked about that all year, about being able to use our bench, and you know, but we need to establish a post presence, and we need to be able to take care of the basketball.
And I think you got some of that post presence here tonight. Tyler had a nice game down the stretch there, really asserted herself. And I thought Avercamp had some good hustle plays too. That, you know, maybe not the big point night that you'd hope, but I thought she gave you some good tough minutes inside, which is going to be key against some teams that do have that post presence.
Absolutely, and again, you know, we're trying to get better every time out, and we'll work on some things, and you know, we'll grind them out. And you know, quite honestly, we ground this one out tonight because it wasn't pretty in the first half, and it got to be a little bit better in the second half.
A few final thoughts on head coach Shirley Egner. Her team runs their record out of 6-0 in the IAC, 6 straight victories overall, 22 assists as a team, and I'd go half of those are just pretty plays, Coach. But where they threaded the needle there, your ladies did with some just nice plays tonight. And it just wasn't the guards; it was some of your forwards too making passes. You really got to value that. They know where their teammates are on the court.
Well, we've been working on that. You know, we changed from our 3-out, 2-in to our 4-out motion, and really trying to get to be able to use that back cut, and we got a couple of those tonight, and you know, looking for our teammates, and that's what our slogan's been all year: many hands, one mind, and you know, we don't care who scores the points for us as long as we execute pointer basketball.
Thought Alyssa Old too, which she looked really good out there tonight. Even on that one play, she stepped out of bounds, still made the layup. I just thought she gave you a nice stretch of energy there. It's got to be nice to have so many different players to put out there.
Yeah, well, I thought Opie did a good job. I'd like for her to be a little little bit more intense, you know, when she's out there. Make her teammates run with her. Let us push the tempo, and instead of having her wait for them, you know, make them run. If she gets out in front, they'll catch up. So, you know, again, for a freshman, she's doing a tremendous job for us. Excellent defender, can get to the rim anytime she wants to get to the rim. We just got to clean up a few things. You know, we ended up with 16 turnovers, so only 5 in the second half, which I'm pleased with.
Shoot 48% for the game too, which was a job well done there. Well, now you hit the road for 3 in the WIAC. You get to go up to the great balmy white north on Saturday. You get to go to Superior, then you get Oshkosh, and I think
we go Superior, Eau Claire, and then Oshkosh.
Then Oshkosh. Yep. So a 3-game trip here on the road. Gonna be tough, man.
Oh, yeah.
And teams they're shooting for you now.
Oh hell yeah, they're gonna be shooting for us. I mean, who isn't? I mean, we always get everybody's best shot, and you know, we'll take that trip up to Superior, and you know, we'll compete hard, and you know, we'll try to give them the best game possible. And they're a tough team. They are a lot of dribble, drive, and kick, shoot a lot of threes. Very active, undersized, but very, very active, very athletic, and we'll have our hands full on Saturday.
Well, the beat goes on. One final thought. Is it tough to coach against one of your former players there on the other side, or is it you don't mind beating her 2 times this year, but wish her the best throughout? Because I think she's going to do a good job with that program.
Yeah, you know, once the game starts, I forget who's down there, and so we worry about pointers, and we've got a job to do. We've got goals set, and we want to reach those goals, and it doesn't matter who's down on the other end of the bench. And you know, we'll chat before the game, and we'll be friends after the game, and we'll try to compete during the game.
It's got to be a good feeling too, though. I mean, she being an assistant here now, seeing getting a head coaching job too. As a coach, you've got to enjoy to see that too.
Oh, absolutely. Megan's doing a great job down there. She really is. And but like I said, when the ball's tipped up, it doesn't matter to me who's down on the other end. We got a job to do, and we're going to try to do whatever we can to be able to have more points at the end of the game than our opponents.
Coach, job well done. 6 straight victories. Best of luck on the road now.
All right. Thanks, Andy.
Head coach Shirley Egner.